What's up, guys? Welcome to Dinner with Ish. Tonight I have the beautiful and amazing Candace Maxwell.
Hi. Oh, I'm blushing.
And the one and only Omar from Omar's Kitchen and Rum Bar in the LES.
How you doing?
This is going to be a dope episode. Let's get right into it. Tonight on Dinner with Ish, we're hopping on the J train and going to the LES to check out the one and only Omar's Kitchen and Rum Bar. Omar's has grown rapidly in popularity and has served heavy hitters like Nick Cannon, Megan Good, and my guest tonight, Candace Maxwell. Known for her work alongside Debbie Ryan on Insatiable, the CW's Katy, Keene, and as the ruthless Cassandra Hayes on the STARZ hit series Power, Candace is a rising star. Join me at the table as I chop it up with the ever bright and bubbly Candace Maxwell, as we get a deeper look into who this actress really is. Grab your seat at the table, because this is Dinner with Ish. So Candace, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thanks for having me.
I know you're super busy, Miss Superstar on Power.
Thank you.
And you're on that new CW. What's it called again? What's that
Katy,
show?
Keene.
Katy Keene, which is a huge show.
Oh, thank
and being on the
you.
CW network is a big deal.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm still processing that myself.
And of course, alongside one of my favorite, most beautiful actresses in the world, Debbie Ryan on Insatiable.
Yes. Okay.
Very dope.
Yes.
I did my homework on you.
Did
I
the
got a little
homework.
something in my pocket.
Thank you.
So I wanted to bring you somewhere that kind of touched a little bit on all your cultures, right?
Yes.
So you're Trinidadian and Jamaican.
Yep.
Boop, boop. Right? And I wanted to bring you somewhere where or you'd not only appreciate the food for its, cutting edge and amazing plating, but also get a taste of home and kind of spark some of those memories you had of childhood and whatnot.
Yes.
So this is our first time meeting and connecting. I brought my boy Omar with me. He's gonna chef it up for us.
Okay.
With that introduction, it's gonna be hard to complete.
Yeah, it's
that.
gotta be fire.
It's gonna be
tell you?
fire.
Okay,
It's
it's
gonna be
going
fire.
to be. You guys are like talking big
we got
things here.
Big man thing, right?
Okay. Let's see what's going on.
All right. So how we getting started, Omar?
We're gonna start out with some pepper shrimp.
Okay.
It's spicy. We're gonna do the curry goat roti flatbread,
Okay.
and we're gonna do the escovitch fish.
Okay. Oh, so we're doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Those are all starters.
Oh no, that's.
Oh. I was like,
I was like,
damn, bro.
Oh, the escovitch fish will be the entree.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Starter will be the pepper
pepper
shrimp
shrimp.
and
And
the
the-
roti flatbread.
And that roti flatbread is served with curry goat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
gonna be pretty much a deconstructed roti in a flatbread form with shredded boneless curry goat.
Okay.
But before we get started with food,
And
Yeah,
there's
I
some
know.
great drinks for you.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
what we got? Can you recommend something?
I recommend Miss Rosie for you
Okay.
and Sidecar.
Okay. So Candace, thank you so much for being here,
Thank
joining
you.
the Dinner with Ish family.
Yes.
Being on season 1, it's a huge deal
Okay.
to me.
It's a huge deal to me.
So a little
Yeah.
about how we kind of met, right? Like, I initially saw you on Power, and I
Big ups.
big up,
Gosh.
and I just thought to myself, she's badass. And it wasn't about like the infamous scene. It was about what did it for me was when you sat back in that chair and you listed your demands. That character you played was just like, wow. You portrayed all the goodness
Yes.
of a strong black woman
Thank
in that
you.
character. And of course, you were going through,
A divorce.
a divorce. You
Yeah.
were committing adultery as that
Yeah.
character,
Okay.
but you still, whatever,
Life happens.
right?
Life
but you still
happens.
kept that poise, and I loved how you portrayed that character.
Thank you.
So fast forward me searching the internet for who the hell you were, like I'm sure a lot of guys after that episode, and I come to find you on Instagram,
Okay.
and I was just like, oh, she's super dope, she's down to earth. Oh wow, she's a dancer. She's Jamaican and Trinidadian.
Yeah.
I need to have this girl on my show.
Thanks.
So I just started like looking, and lo and behold, you were closer to me than I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, you actually connected to a really good friend of mine.
Mulaney.
Yeah.
Mulaney, yeah.
So how
Thank
do you
Mulaney.
and Mulaney know each other?
Through the dance world.
Okay.
We are currently we're at the same agency,
Mhm.
and I mean, we've been through auditions together, we've done jobs together, and she's just always been truly like a good person, cool. Because like it can be really catty being a dancer, being in any field, but
especially dance.
But dance is really catty. It's like who's the hottest, who's got the best steps, who looks good, who fits. You know, it can get cutthroat. And she is hands down. She's always been just a cool girl, down to earth, honest, no BS. Like it's just fun. Fun to be around.
It's so weird that you say it can get catty, because like I've actually seen, like I've dated a few dancers, and I've seen like them come home like either like enraged and so upset, or just like sad and depressed because
heartbroken.
Other girls have like tripped them, or like they just like been super like nasty to them, said really like you know, trying to like body shame them and all this other stuff to kind of get in their heads. Like, is that real in the dance world?
It's real. That's so crazy. Body shaming and slut shaming, just any and everything to like put people down. And the funny thing is, like, I think so many of us started dancing for the opposite reason. Like, we just loved it. We felt free. I mean, not to say this, but like a lot of friends I know who are dancers kind of come from like, you know, like interesting family background, dynamic, and it was just always a way for them to escape or to like have something that they love. And then it's like, then you grow up and you want to do it as a job, and it becomes this thing that you hate so much because it becomes negative. So it's like, it's just such a catch-22.
It's crazy though, like people often want to do things they love. I love Tyler Perry so much, and I pay so much homage to who he is. But like for you, like you just said, like it becomes almost like a job. It's no longer like your passion, right?
Gosh, okay, now this is like a deep conversation, but I was like, whoa, I didn't expect to.
We didn't even get
there.
the appetizer
we didn't even get to the food or to the drink. But it's crazy because I always give homage to Tyler, like from where that man started and what he created and what he built. Amazing, hands down. I think he can continue to do amazing things with that studio. And I hope one day I get to work with him on a project that I'm like so in love with and so proud of. That would be amazing. Tyler, if you're out there, I see you, brother. We're gonna do this.
She's worth it.
And I'm close. Mark E. Swinton. I worked with Mark, and he's produces.
All these people.
He produces
name dropping on me.
Literally everything you see Tyler Perry, Mark E. Swinton's name is right there. And I did a musical with him back in the day. I've done 2 plays. My first play that I did kind of off Broadway was in Atlanta. And it was Mark E. Swinton and Tyler Perry's You Don't Know Me. So Tyler did that, and then I did a musical here called Holler If You Hear Me. And that was...
I wasn't close with any of those.
That was a 2-part musical,
Wow.
So,
do you like theater compared to like film?
I love theater. Because, I think it's because of being a backup dancer and the live...
The feel.
Y'all, drop. It feels like... It's like release. The best... No. There's no comparable thing I've ever felt than being on stage behind an artist and all that energy, people screaming. And they're screaming for the artist, but you're catching all that residual, like, cheer. It's intense. Like,
if you could close your eyes right now and picture the last time you were on stage performing live.
Ooh, the last time.
Like, what do you feel? What can you describe? So, like, the viewers can get a feel of what it is to perform live.
I don't know if you've ever had, like, goosebumps up like the back of your neck, but it's so bad. It's like all through your body, energy like permeating. It's like pulsing. It's pulsing. It's like dope. But again, it's like literally a rush that you get from being up there that I've got from anything else in this world. So I feel like I'm constantly chasing that or wanting that. And then film is different because it's so intimate and close, and you can see everything. Like on stage, you can hide mistakes or like push past mistakes, but on camera it's so close that like you can see everything, and that's scary. That's like a level of vulnerability that you don't have on stage. So they're both really cool to work with as an artist. I just want a chance to be able to do all of that throughout my career because it's so cool. They're different feelings and they're different challenges. That's
so cool.
So I like fun.
You seem really passionate about this.
Oh, see, that's when I started. I am. I'm so weird. I love it so much, and it's a competitive industry. It's like a hard thing to crack into. Even me, like I booked Power, and it's amazing and insatiable, and Katy, Keene, and I'm so thankful. But even now, like this, honestly speaking, this pilot season has been so like shitty for me, and I just came off of all this work, so it can be so challenging. But you have to like keep that passion. You have to.
Sidecar.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Miss Rosie.
That's amazing. So, you know, one of my really good friends,
Uh-huh.
he always taught me when you cheer someone, you look them in the eye.
Yes.
So,
must.
eyes. Don't spill your drink, though.
Don't spill it. 1, 2.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right,
No,
let's do
you
this.
have to.
Oh my god. Do you like that one?
I didn't even ask what's in it.
It's gin. Do you drink gin?
You know what? I'm not much of a gin drinker, but it's so clear. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is it? But it tastes like clear.
I hate gin. I absolutely hate gin, but this I would drink. That I would definitely drink. All right, so we just switched drinks.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try yours.
And we just found out that has
Henny in
Henny
it,
in
which
it,
I'm
and
excited.
you like Henny.
Mhm.
That's good too. It's very. Okay, she got the Henny.
That aftertaste.
You drink Henny?
I love Henny.
Really?
I was on tour with like rappers and R&B singers. What
Really?
else do you think we're gonna
So you
drink?
was drinking Henny and doing Henny.
Just Henny. A lot of Henny. It's like Henny is like water to them. Like literally, no. Like, I'll make me a drink, or like I'll make you a drink. It's like this much
Henny.
Henny and that much juice.
Oh, we didn't even put juice in ours.
No, it's all. Oh, really?
No, we didn't put juice in it. Like, let's go back a few years, like way back into time.
Okay.
So, you got it started into acting, and I did some research on you through your mom's friend.
Yes.
Now, your mom's friend was.
Agent, manager. She still operates as an agent and manager, and
Okay.
she's actually still my manager.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So the woman that got you started into acting is your manager today.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
And that's from you guys are from St. Albans, Queens.
St. Albans, yeah.
Big up.
Think up. Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, Flatbush.
Brooklyn. Okay,
Yeah. Do you know Flatbush?
I do. I've been there a few times.
Really?
Had a few rotis there. A
Ah.
few parties. Never any
Sorry,
boyfriend.
you had a few what?
Went to a few parties.
But you had
never
a few...
never had any rotis and bus
Roti. Okay.
Never any boyfriends there.
At least you didn't say roti. You said roti.
Yeah, roti and bus
So never no boyfriends in Flatbush.
No.
You're better off. We're a little bit much.
Yes.
I feel like I have like a
Stop.
bunch of girls looking at this like right now, like he's a dog.
Uh-huh.
Look how fat he got. I'm like, oh,
Stop.
you know I still love you,
No.
girl.
No.
Like,
No, they didn't say that.
but listen, it's like I think no matter where you're from in New York, as
Yeah.
long as you're from New York, you're from New York.
You are.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Plain blank period.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, people like to hate on St. Albans.
why? I think St. Albans is dope. You got a whole bunch. There's a huge Jamaican community.
I didn't even know.
There's
that.
homes, a bunch of homes out there,
Yeah.
super close to Long Island. So you still get that somewhat of a suburban feel as
Yeah.
far as like housing.
Yep.
But it is a little.
I got a little.
It could get a little, you know.
I got a little.
You're close to Jamaica,
That's what I'm saying. It's not that cookie cutter.
right?
Some, like it's weird. I get like some people are like St. Albans. What's that? And some people are like, oh, you're from the hood. I'm like, yes, I'm from the hood.
All right, so I think Omar's on his way now with some of these appetizers.
Hungry?
Looks good.
Very much
We have
hungry.
a pepper shrimp,
Yeah.
and curry goat roti.
Stop
flatbread.
giggling.
I'm like salivating over the way it
Nice
looks,
on
just the
fork.
way it looks.
Oh my God! Do you smell this? Smell that?
That's nice. I love that it's deconstructed. Okay, making it. You're making like Caribbean cuisine bougie, and I like. Okay.
It's spicy though.
I
So the
love
sugar cane is there
spicy.
for to tone down the spice.
It's like
Okay.
a relief. Thank you, bro.
Oh, this is so great.
Oh
We
my
don't have
gosh.
milk, but we have rum. So you guys
Wow.
enjoy.
Thank you, Omar. Appreciate
Thank
you,
so
bro.
much.
This looks amazing, right?
Yes, it does.
So, as Caribbean culture, we always share.
Yes.
So you can take a little bit of this. I'll
We
take
say
a
our
little bit of
prayers.
that. Are we doing that? Oh, that's dope. All right, let's do it. So is it both?
Yep, we're doing
All right,
it.
so you say prayers.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this meal. Thank you for bringing us here to Omar's Kitchen. I hope he's like the hottest, best, most restaurant like ever and wins all the awards. And so does Ish's show, and so do I win all the awards, and we just like take it to the top. Thank you for this, all the hands who prepared this meal, everybody working on this set, and this wonderful food we're about to ingest. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for your wonderful blessings and your love. Amen.
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 Oh, I love that.
Let's eat.
That's
Real
dope.
Jamaicans, we pray before we eat. Sorry.
They got a lot more like, you know, like Jamaicans go in though
Yeah,
during
we
prayer.
do, we do.
Heavenly Father, you
Yes,
know, like
yes,
it's just
yes,
like you
yes.
hear it, you feel
Yes,
it
you feel
right
it in
here.
yourself.
All right, so
That was a polite
I'm
one.
gonna try this first, and I'm
Okay.
gonna go right here in the middle.
Cool.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wait, can I have one of these too?
You wanna try it? Let's try it together. Let's
yeah,
try
I
it
was about
together.
to say like the
What,
you
are
know,
you using a fork?
I'm grabbing it off of you. It's so nice.
But
It's
you're
so
using a
nice.
fork though. I thought you were. One of us.
No, hey, chill out. I'm gonna bring it over to my plate. I don't want to. Okay, ready? Cheers. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
You got it. You got a napkin.
Cheers.
All right. Big bites.
I found a bone, Omar. It's banging.
It's like you taste the cumin, you taste the curry, you taste the salt, the pepper. You taste
this is
everything
good.
in one bite. And the roti.
It's banging.
I'm gonna say something right now. Most Jamaicans can't make roti. It's pretty good roti. It's pretty good roti. So what was one of your favorite dishes growing up?
What I'm eating right here, Oxy.
Really? Curry
Like
goat, roti.
young me, curry goat was my favorite with roti. So my dad's side of the family is the side that's Trinidadian. My mom's Jamaican.
So let's get back to it.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do shrimp.
Yes.
You want to do one each?
Here, you get it there.
I'll get this one behind right here. Okay.
Ooh, sugar cane.
So this is pepper shrimp, and he said take a sugar cane so that it kind of combats
the spice
and offsets the spice.
Nice.
I actually made one of these with Omar earlier.
You made one.
Yeah, we made an order of pepper shrimp.
Oh. So what did you put? Like, what was the process of making it?
The base of this is Scotch bonnet pepper.
I love Scotch bonnet. Why did you get yourself
Oil
so
and
nice?
butter.
They're so good at this.
I'm
a messy eater.
I'm fat, and I am also a host of a food show called Dinner with Fish. I've had a lot of practice. Are you ready?
I am. Hold on.
Right.
I'm a messy eater, as you can tell.
It's okay.
Nothing about this is cute.
This is real,
This is
man.
real.
This is not like that type of show where it's
Okay.
everything's a stage and
Cool.
pre-cut.
You ready?
Hit it.
Cheers.
Are you giggling? Yo, she's laughing and eating. That's how much she's enjoying it. You want to dance? You want to dance, don't you? You secretly want to dance.
I'm not going.
Want to do one of these right here? Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce.
Oh, go for it. I'm gonna finish mine right now.
When I go out to eat, I try to look really cute, especially like if I'm on a date. I'm like, but right now,
Let's talk about that. What's your dating life right now? And where's your go-to like date spot? Like, where would you want a guy to take you on like your ideal date?
I would want to go somewhere quiet where we could talk.
Okay.
But I would still like. I'm so laid back. I like to be surprised. So I'm kind of like boring. I'm like, I just want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, surprise me. Come up with something ingenious. And ingenious can mean something as so simple as like just we're walking through the park. I know that's so corny, but I guess I'm kind of cheesy when it comes to that.
Okay.
And I want to feel like an instant connection. But I'm like, is that real life? Maybe that's not.
I don't know. It can be. A lot of people feel like instant connections are dead now because everything in the social media world is like instant. You know, you want something, you get it instantly. So how do you get a real connection? But I'm low-key a hopeless romantic. Like I want that
Me too.
amazing like Cinderella moment. You know what I mean? So just keep looking for it. You'll find it.
I think just being patient, focusing on what's important, is kind of where I'm at.
Is it hard dating and being an actress?
I think because I think people don't. I've encountered some men or guys, men, whatever you want to, that they want to like. They say that that you can. One, the scheduling is trash. Scheduling is trash. My schedule is a mess. I was going to say a fucking mess.
Yeah,
my schedule's a fucking mess.
Fucking mess is alright.
It's fucking mess. The instability of your job, the up and down. You don't know anything. You're just always on call. You're always on the go. And then like, I feel like guys think like, oh, you're an actress, so you're not real, or you're not down to earth. Are you acting with me? I'm like, no, I'm not acting. Like, do you think I'm sitting here? I have time to sit here and pretend with you when that's my job? Like, not really.
Ooh, you're spicy.
Yeah.
Are you a Cancer?
Really. Yeah.
You
oh
are?
God, no!
You are not a Cancer. Are you really a Cancer? I did not know she was a Cancer. Are you really a Cancer? When's your birthday?
You researched that.
I swear to God, I didn't research. Have you ever spoke about your birthday or your sign anywhere else? Think back. I swear to God, you have all traits of a Cancer.
What are traits of a Cancer?
You know.
What are you?
Guess.
I don't know.
I'll take a sip.
Are you a Scorpio?
No.
Pisces.
No.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Yeah. Because you don't, like, I guess you haven't really met me. Like, I'm seeing who you really are, where I'm still just being
a professional host.
Right, I'm trying to be a
and I'm
professional
being an
host.
unprofessional actress.
No, you're being who you are, and that's so dope. And I love that. I'm an Aries.
I'm an Aries moon.
Okay. I don't know about the moons yet. Give me about another, like, 30 or 40 days. I'll learn.
Gotcha. We'll chat about this. This was delicious, though.
It was really good.
Very, and so beautiful, the...
Presentation?
Yeah, presentation.
Really
That's
good.
the word. Presentation.
Yeah, it's okay.
Gorgeous.
I did really well on my SATs.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm an actor.
But you guys are smart, aren't you? Like, you are very smart.
We're like, I think we're emotionally intelligent, extremely. And I think you have to love reading and reading comprehension, like, on the real. Because you're reading a script and, like, breaking it down and really understanding why they're doing X, Y, Z. Why did the writer put this here? Why is this so important? Because nothing is arbitrary in a script.
Right.
Everything is there for a reason. So I think that's the part where you go, like, yeah, you got to be, like, a reading comprehension champ. And you got to be, like, a champion of people. Like, you got to understand people, want to talk to people. Yeah. And that's it.
And you have to memorize a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Is it hard, like, memorizing stuff, like, when you're acting? Or
I'm a trash memorizer. I
really?
always make up my own lines and say what I want to say.
So you can do that?
No, you're not supposed to. I'm like.
I think you could.
The word, like, no.
I'm gonna be an actor now.
I say things that are not, like, it's along the line of it, but I'm like, orange, and, like, that's not the word.
Yeah.
I mess up all the time.
Gotcha.
To be honest, like, constantly mess up. But I'm good at remembering, like, where things, like, choreography, the dance background.
Right.
So when they're like, okay, hit this mark, go over there, and then drop this, and then pick that up, that's a piece of cake. Yeah. But the lines and the words,
difficult.
Trash.
So you went from high school to a 2-year acting?
No, after high school, I went to college for, like, a semester, and then I dropped out because I wasn't very happy in school.
Where'd you go?
I was in Atlanta. I went to high school. I went to high school in Atlanta. My family moved down there.
Okay.
Performing arts high school there, and then college for, again, like a semester, dropped out, was dancing down there, got an agent, came to New York, got signed to an agency, like, right away, which was amazing. Shout out to Block for holding me down for, like, 10 years of my life.
What's up?
And got picked up as the Knicks dancer.
No way.
So those were my first 2 jobs in New York. I had so much luck. Yeah. I moved to New York and it was like everything fell into place for me. So all my early 20s, I was dancing, going on tour, doing musicals, X, Y, and Z, and then I stopped, had a meltdown, decided to go to a 2-year conservatory. Okay. And then right after that.
Why the meltdown? Was it more because of the no's in the industry? Was it personal? Was it a mixture of both?
I was getting yeses, which is crazy. Like, here you look on paper, like, oh yeah, this girl's getting yeses. She's working. I moved to New York. I never had to wait a table. I was booked. I mean, that is like a blessing for anybody to just come here and have their, like, a dream gig right away. Right. But I was not happy, which is crazy because on paper it looked really good, but I just wasn't happy, and I think that could do with, like, self-esteem, and, like, I needed a lot of therapy, and I needed to learn and grow and become a woman, and that's hard in an industry that's kind of, like, putting you down. Yeah.
So going from the 2-year conservatory to
that place.
Now what?
2-year conservatory. I graduated in May of 2018.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's still fresh.
Oh yeah, it's very fresh. And then in October of 2018, that same year, I booked Power. I booked Cassandra Haynes, the role of Cassandra. Yeah. And I was like, no way. Yeah. I didn't think that was real. Like, I didn't go to the audition with the intention of, I'm going to book this job. The intention was, I worked on the script. I'm going to challenge myself. I got the sides. I was really intimidated by the nature of, like, that. You know, the scene. It's a sex scene. Like, the nature of, like, that first scene, how I came in. Yeah. That was my audition.
That's crazy.
So I was nervous as all get out. Yeah. But,
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So Omar got the Escovitch coming.
Hey. Okay.
And I know you're, you know, a little picky with your food,
am.
especially like your escovitch.
Because that's my mom's signature dish. Shout out to one of her signature dishes. But I remember vividly eating this as a kid as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Omar, what do we have here, bro?
We have escovitch fish. We have fried sweet plantain underneath it. The festival, which is a sweet dough, which is cornmeal flour, sugar, made into one. It goes traditionally with the dish to complement it.
Okay.
With pickled veggies on top, which has a little spice to it. Which I'm sure by now you got to use some spice.
Actually, I was sweating a few seconds ago. I'm gonna take off my jacket for this one because it's that hot. It is. It's so
hot.
funny.
It is hot.
Like it's actually.
I had
that
one
hot.
button unbuttoned when we started. Now
Keep in mind it is 60 degrees in New York.
it is 60 degrees right now.
Yes.
And what are we in March?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Beginning of March.
Yeah, no more snow.
So it should be colder. Yeah, no more snow. So Omar, we're gonna dig into this, bro, and I'm sure she's gonna tell you what she thinks.
Yeah, let me.
You know I will be
hopefully
very
it lives
honest,
up to
Omar.
mine.
Okay, chef.
Thank you, bro. So we're gonna dig into this.
Okay. Oh,
You already have one.
napkin number 5.
You still put it on your lap. I'll copy you. It's all good.
Whatever. Imagine I do the bib. I used to do the bib.
My mom slapped me when I did the bib one. She's like, "What is wrong with you?
I did the bib.
Where are we? At a
No, I'm not that
restaurant?"
good.
Like,
Okay, I don't even know
how
what
do we? All right.
I feel like I'm gonna let you
You want me to handle it?
divide and conquer this.
Do you like the head of the fish or the tail of the fish?
Wow, that's a deep question.
It is.
That is
Questions,
a very deep
questions.
question. Wow. You know the eyeballs freak me out. And
I love the eyeballs.
My grandma used to eat the eyeballs, so I love the tail.
All right.
Tail's
let's do this.
bony though, but
See, like, look, as I'm serving you this
thank
fish,
you.
we were talking a little bit about power,
Yes.
your breakout role.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you.
All right. So, we're going to piece of this fish,
Okay.
put on the plantain,
Yep.
and then
I gotta get my hands into this.
oh my god.
It's so good.
You know,
Hitting with a knife and
The
fork.
thing is, a lot of times when I eat escovitch at home, I don't use the knife and fork.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
just picking at
I
it,
pick
right?
it, a little piece of this part right here,
Mm.
this crunchy goodness.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Try the festival. Try the festival.
It's
Oh.
good. It's really good, actually.
That festival is perfect. Really good.
Okay, Omar. Yes, correct. Correct, young man.
Is it living up to the hype?
He is living up.
All right.
Omar! Omar! Yes, brother.
So, before we started eating the escovitch, we were
Yes.
talking about your breakout role in power, right?
Yes.
Dope scene.
Thank you.
And not because of the hype behind it,
Thank you.
but because it was 50 Cent's first time directing.
Yes.
And he handpicked you, right?
Yeah.
So, what was that like? Being picked by 50 Cent.
Okay. I'm
50.
gonna be real. It's so
You a
cool.
Queens
I'm
girl.
a Queens. I'm like, I'm from Queens.
You do one of these, you know, you hit it with that.
But I am. I'm from Queens. I love his. Like, when 50 came out the gate, he came out the gate so strong, so
Hard.
powerful as an artist
Yeah.
that you're just like, what? Like, this guy is dope. And you could say whatever you want about his social media or his personality, but he's a Cancer. He's a Cancer like me.
We know.
He's from Queens. So and I love his music, and I
Yeah.
felt that connection and that respect for him right away.
Yeah.
I love that he's a rapper, but he didn't get boxed into any one thing. He's like, I rap, I'm a businessman, I'm in, I think he was an alcohol company as well, and Power, and now he's doing a show on ABC. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy is going for it.
He's unstoppable.
And I love it, and
Yeah.
I love that about him. So the fact that he did choose me is such a compliment.
Yeah.
But when I saw that audition, I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna go for it. I saw it and I was like, again, my mind was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this, so I'm gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And all 50, he came over, he told me he handpicked. He said across the board, everybody wanted you, and whether I don't know if that's the case or
So
not.
50
but
told you that?
Yes, he's the first person I met when I walked into the table read.
Oh, wow.
And you've got to remember, this is my first thing out of acting school, so I was so nervous. I couldn't eat, I couldn't talk to anybody, I could barely look at anybody. I was just like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? You know?
Yeah.
But he showed me so much love, and he told me, he was like, this is your scene, and you take control of it.
Yeah.
You own it. And I was like, this man is giving me permission to do that. I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
Like, hands down, if this is my chance, this is my chance. And that's what it felt like.
Because you took over that scene.
Oh, thank
You took over every scene you were in. Even like the last episode when you were leaving, I don't know if that was a hotel or his condo or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You still wrecked that scene. Like
Wow.
Lorenz Tate, like he paled in comparison to you. You know what I mean? We got more alcohol, by the way, coming.
Thank you.
Got that Henny.
This is our drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alonzo.
Alonzo.
Alonzo, you're an animal,
Thank you
bro.
so much.
Actually.
Thank you, Alonzo.
Fernando.
Fernando.
Congratulations.
Oh my God, I am so sorry for
Enjoy,
that.
guys.
Salud.
Thank you so much.
Gonna take a little sip. It's okay. It's live TV. It happens.
Cheers.
You know. See, it's okay.
The Henny's working.
Do you know that was salt on the rim? Some sugar on the rim? Wow.
It's nice.
So no, you really commanded that scene. That was super dope. You know what I mean? And one of the things I appreciated the most about you was, like I said earlier, it was just like you portrayed this ruthless, strong black female,
Yeah.
and I loved it. Right?
Yeah.
And then,
she has to be.
of course,
She has to be doing it.
she wasn't no meek or mild woman. She
No.
was like jerk chicken, extra sauce.
Yes,
You know?
extra sauce, extra spicy, extra, all the extras.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm here for it.
And she was such a lady about it, and I loved it.
Yeah.
But like, to meet you today, and this is the first time we met.
Yeah.
This is like our show Tinder date,
I
right?
know, our introduction.
But you're nothing like that character. You are a strong black woman, but you are such a sweet, amazing, charismatic person. And I think I respect you even more now as an actress because of that. So keep it going, man.
Thanks.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
You're
you.
definitely making your family proud. You're making everyone from St. Albans proud. You're making me proud as a New Yorker and as a West Indian. So keep it going. Keep
Okay,
it going.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I know we got dessert coming.
Yes.
But I thought we could just fast forward to my last question.
Okay.
So look at your camera.
Yes.
If you can speak to the younger you,
Okay.
or the girl that's going through that rough point you were when you just were just talking about earlier, and you're looking at her in her eye and she's feeling the way you're feeling, what would you tell her right now?
I would tell her to love herself, believe in herself, and trust in her greatness always and forever. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
I can't let you leave the show.
Yes. Without.
First of all, I thank you for all your patience, right? We're actually shooting in a live restaurant.
Yes,
There's
I know.
actually people here. These
Which
are
is
all real
amazing.
customers.
Yep.
You know, they're eating, they're indulging, they're loving it. The place is packed.
Yep.
But I appreciate you just being super like patient with me and
Thank
everything.
you.
So, and this whole thing took a while.
It's
so
worth it. It's worth it.
Totally worth it.
Hands down.
So I can't let you go without dessert.
Okay. It's bread pudding.
So
Yes.
the bread pudding,
Yes.
and it's made from scratch.
Made from scratch.
Okay.
Made to order. It's warm, hot, and good. So
Warm, hot, and gooey.
Yes.
guys enjoy.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
This is your last bite on Dinner with Dish.
Oh no! Cheers.
Thanks for being a guest.
Thank you for having me.
It's hot. It's hot.
Okay. Hot.
Ready now, ready now, ready now, now. Ready now, ready now, ready now, now. Ready now, ready now, ready now, now. You're my ride and my die, you're my number one. They can slide in your DMs, but you don't take them on. You're my Gucci and my Prada. You're my favorite girl. They can try, yo, but you hold it down. You're my friend, you're my confidant. Told you there's no competition. You could be forever my number one. Never give my love to another person. If you be the cheese, I could be your pussy.